What if I told you that $11,600 could make you richer than about 97% of the entire world? Sounds like clickbait, doesn't it? But it's not, it's just math. As of today, Bitcoin is trading at around $116,000. UFC, of course. That means that zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, which is 1/10 of a Bitcoin, costs about $11,600. Here's where it gets interesting. There will only ever be 21 million BTC. So if you divided that up evenly, only about 210 million people could own zero point 0.1 Bitcoin. That's just 2.6% of the entire world. 1 in 40 people, if that makes more sense. This is the absolute theoretical max. But it's already tighter than that. You see, Strategy, which is the company founded by Michael Saylor, formerly known as MicroStrategy, now holds about 638,460 BTC. And BlackRock has a Bitcoin ETF called IBIT, which is estimated at about 730,000 Bitcoin. So this combined is nearly 7% of the supply gone. Just in two players' hands. I mean, this is insane. So if you're out there and you're waiting to buy Bitcoin later, you might just be too late. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Orange Peel Podcast. I'm your host, Nicki, and today I'm breaking down exactly why you need 0 0.1 BTC. Now, you might be thinking something like this. Why not just put the $11,000 into VOO? I mean, the S&P 500 does about 8 to 10% a year, right? So that's like free money. Girl, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, inflation. If the dollar keeps inflating, then your 8% return isn't really 8% when it hits your bank account. Bitcoin doesn't chase inflation. It outruns it. It's deflationary. Maybe you're thinking something like this, but ETH has smart contracts. It's cheaper too. More upside. Here's the problem with ETH. Ethereum changes its rules every single year. I mean, the monetary policy is basically non-existent. And the supply schedule of Ethereum, it's like shifting sand. Bitcoin is the total opposite. It's predictable, it's immutable, and that's why BlackRock is stacking BTC and not ETH. Here's my favorite one, though. Okay, Nicki, I get it, but I'll just day trade. I mean, I'll swing the volatility and I'll print quick 10 days, dog. Like, I've got it. Here's a reality check for you. 90% of day traders lose money. 9 out of 10. You're not the exception. I don't know what to say. You'll get rugged faster than you can even draw a trend line. The move isn't trading Bitcoin. The move is owning it. Now that I have your attention, let's break down exactly why 0 0.1 Bitcoin is the milestone that could flip your whole future. Here's the truth. Fiat money, be it dollars, euros, pesos, rupees, whatever it is that you like to work in, is printed whenever governments need it. That's why your iced coffee went from $4 to $8 in just a few years. Your paycheck is literally taken away from you before you even touch it. Bitcoin doesn't work that way. It's capped at 21 million coins. Full stop. So there's no bailouts, no central bank flipping switches. It's money that can't be rigged. And it's money that our generation has never seen before. Here's how it gets scarcer. Every 4 years, Bitcoin has a halving. The block reward, which is the amount of Bitcoin that miners get when they add a new block to the blockchain, gets cut in half. So back in 2012, miners earned 50 Bitcoin per block. After the 2024 halving, it's down to 3.125 BTC. In 2028, it'll fall again to 1.5625 BTC. The supply keeps shrinking. The demand keeps rising. Let's put that in sats. 1 Satoshi, or sat, is the smallest unit of Bitcoin. It's 0.00000000001 BTC. I think I got that right. With Bitcoin at about $116,000, that means 1 sat is 0.00116. So 0 0.1 BTC is 10 million sats, right? Worth about $11,600 today. That's where that $11,600 came from in the intro. 10 million pieces of the hardest money in the entire world. And it's still cheaper than a semester's worth of tuition at most state schools in the US. Owning one whole Bitcoin is virtually impossible for Gen Z. I'm sorry to say it, but it's probably true. 0 0.1 BTC though, 11 grand, it's a stretch. But it's not impossible. The cheat code is DCA, dollar cost averaging. Back $20 a week, $50 a month, and over time, it adds up. Skip the Uber Eats, skip the Taco Bell, skip the drunken nights out every single weekend, and maybe in a few years, you'll be holding 10 million sats while your friends are still betting on those meme coins like ETH. Being a whole coiner is legendary, and if you're a whole coiner, I mean, props to you. I wish I was in that situation. But don't let this discourage you. 0.1 BTC is the milestone that matters now. It's realistic, powerful, and it sets you apart. Think of it this way. There is going to be a time in the future when 1 sat is equal to 1 USD. If 0.1 BTC is 10 million sats, that means you have 10 million USD. That's an insane amount of money. 10 million sats isn't just a number, it's a protection against a cooked system. And here's the kicker. Most people our age won't even think about Bitcoin until it's way, way higher. You're going to be front running the pack if you start now. So let's put this into perspective real quick. What else costs $11,600? A semester of college tuition, maybe, if you're lucky. Used Honda Civic that probably has 160,000 miles on it, or maybe something like 2 months of rent in LA or Sydney. All of this fades. Rent, gone. Car breaks down. Tuition, and maybe tuition pays off. I mean, depending on your major and depending on the ROI of your degree. But maybe it doesn't. 0.1 Bitcoin, that's digital property that nobody is able to recreate or take from you. 10 years from now, it could be worth 50, 60, 100K, or even more. It could be 10 million USD. This is what's going to save you from a D1 crash out in your financial future. So here's what you're going to do. Step 1, stop waiting for the perfect dip. That's how you miss the bus. Step 2, pick a trusted exchange or app. Set up automatic buys. It could be $20 a week, $50 a month, anything that you can afford, anything that you can manage. This is DCA. You can use any exchange that you prefer. You can use Strike or River, you name it. Find something that works for you. Step 3, get it off the exchange. Rule number 1 of Bitcoin is not your keys, not your coins. If you don't control the keys, you don't own the Bitcoin. Period. And I can go way deeper into this. So if you want to know more about self-custody, comment self-custody, and I'll make a whole video explaining why this is important. Step 4, aim for the milestone. Not 1 Bitcoin. Not yet. Aim for 10 million sats, 0.1 Bitcoin. This is going to be our club. This is going to get us into that super wealthy, like top 3% with the Lambos and living the life in the country club. This is where we want to be. Stick to the plan and you're already going to be ahead of 97% of the world. So let's wrap this up. Around $11,600 today feels heavy, but it gets you into one of the most exclusive and rare clubs on earth. 1 in 40 people could ever achieve it. Realistically, it's going to be way fewer because once you factor in the lost coins, the whales, and the institutions like Strategy and BlackRock who are already stacking their supply, the money system that we grew up with is designed to fail. Your dollars melt while you're still holding them. Bitcoin flips this script. We know this. And stacking 0.1 BTC with DCA might be the single most important move that you can use to flip your financial future. Next episode, I'm joined by Sal Panetta, and we're going to be breaking down Bitcoin, energy, and politics. This is going to be a super, super interesting episode. I mean, we've talked about why the headlines are cooked, why governments are scared, and why shifting power is basically what Bitcoin is. So don't miss it. Until then, stay curious, stay skeptical, and stay orange-pilled. I'm your host, Nicki, and I'm going to see you on Friday.